Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm Anne. And this is LYLAS.
We need to get you a ring light. So dim there.
It's really dark. But I don't want to open my thing
Yeah.
station. I mean, I guess I could turn to the side. Do you think that would help?
It's fine. So we are redoing our pool because we've been at this house for 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years, and it was in pretty good shape when we first moved in, but it is oh my god, what are you doing?
Sorry. I'm listening.
It is
Is that better?
Yeah.
It
is kind of getting older, right? Certain areas are starting to separate. We've had some tiles fall off.
Yeah.
There's a part of the hot tub that's leaking, and so Josh is let's just look into redoing it. And so we have the guys came out today to drill down, or I guess not drill down, but and not sand. I can't think of the word, but
I don't know.
oh my god,
Power wash?
No, but
Powered.
They powered something. They had a machine, and it it was it's like sanding, but for
Yeah.
So they came out and did that today, and then tomorrow they're supposed to be coming a different company. It's 3 different companies that we have to coordinate with, and then tomorrow the people are coming to level because part of it is kind of so that's what's separating the. I literally can't think of words today, which is fine, but
is it sandblasting?
I don't think so because it's not sand.
What
is that what?
I know, but they use sand to blast it, and then that's what takes it off. It's loose sandpaper,
No clue.
Okay.
So they did that today, and then they are leveling tomorrow, and then the decking, the resurfacing guys are coming back out on Wednesday to do more stuff on the decking. And then Josh just sent me the message from the pool guy that's supposed to do the pool resurfacing and the tiles, and he's out of town. So I was I'm feeling very anxious because I want to make sure it's done before summer, which it's it will be, or should be, but
time. It's okay.
I'm
most places don't even open their pools till after Memorial Day, so you're fine.
We've already been in ours.
I know,
but there were a couple weeks it was 90 degrees already. So I mean, we had to warm it up a little bit because it did or we'll warm up the hot tub for the kids them to get in there. And then I just spent 2 hours creating content for. So there's a brand I'm working with, an incense, and I have a bunch of instructions. So I was doing it. So it's taking me 2 hours. And I realized just now before you were coming on, which is fine because I'm getting paid, but I guess my microphone may have not been charged or stopped working because then now you can't hear.
No.
So I have to go back and it's just okay because it's me talking to the camera with their script, but I'm
well, just the fact that you have to do it again.
Yeah, some of them worked, and I don't know why it just stopped, but it didn't occur to me that is what had happened. So you can't hear me at all. And you froze. Oh, there you are. So that's fun. I guess will give me more practice. How was your Easter?
It was fine. I just went to my parents, and I don't know. It was fine. We just had dinner and talked. I feel like I was kind of depressed, so I was just And
did you have Lucas or no?
No, and he went to Oklahoma with his dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I came home and I started reading my book because it was on hold, and I've been dying to read this book. And I'm reading it right now, and I'm just bawling because it's
oh my God.
It's wrecking me. It's the second book. Okay, it's not the second book in the series, but it's the second book about the two characters in Heated Rivalry.
Oh.
And it's just so amazing. It's so good.
I still haven't listened or watched any of it.
It's fine. You don't have to. I watch it every day.
I know.
I don't know. It's really strange. Like it's kind of like a comfort show, you know?
Yeah.
You just like put it on, and it also helps me. Like I've been walking on the treadmill a lot more lately and like exercising, so I'll like watch it.
I'm gonna need you to fix your Wi-Fi.
I think am I present?
Not anymore.
Okay. I think when I move into my new apartment, the Wi-Fi like comes in a package with your rent or something.
Wait, are you moving? You're frozen. There you are.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move it like closer. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on? Okay, hang on. Well, I did have to tighten the cord in the router.
Maybe that'll do it.
Maybe.
So, are you moving then?
Yeah, I'm moving, and also I have to talk to you about that too because it's going to ruin our other plans for the summer. So
You cannot cancel on beach.
I can't go to Florida.
What? Why?
I can't. I wasn't even gonna tell you when we were recording, but I just.
It's a bad idea because I'm not happy about it already. Like,
I
why?
know. Well, I was gonna tell you after because I didn't want to ruin our pod, but I mean, I have to get down there, and I don't know how to get down there.
You're riding with my parents. My mom's renting a van. I just haven't told you yet.
I mean, Lynn.
That's not even my middle name.
I just gave you a new name.
That's Jessica's middle name.
Okay. Well.
Anyway, so just it's settled. You're coming on vacation.
Okay.
Okay. You have no
if your
reason
mom is
not
okay
to.
with driving us, I can drive too.
No, she rented a van.
Well, what's her route?
I don't know.
Do you know yet? Like, is she gonna drive to Dallas and then drive over, or are we just gonna go straight there?
You'll go straight there, but you'll have to you will have to stay. They have to stop. It's like a 13-hour drive. They won't drive it all the way through. My dad can't do that.
No, that's a long time.
And you don't want to do that. So they'll have to stop somewhere. So I just need to ask her like where she's stopping.
Okay.
But she said so it's gonna be her and my dad, and then you and Lucas, and then her friend Annie. So that's gonna be confusing. I was like, it may be a little weird for Lucas because he didn't know anybody, and she's like, well, he can just put some headphones on, or he can have the back all to himself if he wants. I'm like, okay, well, let's figure it out. He'll be fine, but
yeah, he'll be fine.
Does he have headphones?
So, I think so, but I think they might be wired. But I have a tablet and stuff he can take, so
yeah, he'll be fine. He can sleep and play games. Yeah, whatever.
And if it's 2 days, that won't be as bad. Like when we drove to Canada, it was like 11 hours like every day, and I was like, ugh.
Oh my God, that's a lot because we do 11 hours from here to Destin, and it's exhausting. I could not imagine doing that all in a day, like more than one day in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yesterday my dad, he thinks he wants to take us all on a trip out to Palm Springs, California, which is fine. I would love to go to Palm Springs. He's like, the drive is so cool. And my mom's like, no, it's not. Like, it's literally just like desert. And I'm like, yeah. And I told him last night, I was like, he's like, I'm like, I can drive, but we'll have to take separate vehicles because my nervous system cannot handle that drive with you guys. Like, no.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It was already a lot going to Canada. Like I wanted to, like I literally was sitting in the backseat and I was like, I need to roll down my window and scream.
You also need to get headphones. Like ever since I got headphones, like my life has been amazing. I put them on. I listen to my podcast, and I pretty much have them on at all times. In fact, I'm worried I'm like rubbing a bald spot on the top of my head from them.
You're like those babies that the parents like lay them down on their backs all the time.
Yes, I'm like, I can't, like, it helps my sensory stuff. And then I forgot what I was saying. We were talking about, what was I saying? Headphones, bald spot. Oh, earbuds. I have a hard time with earbuds because they hurt my ears. I have teeny tiny ears. And I get the
Yeah.
extra small, and I still can only stand them for so long.
I just got some wireless ones. So those have been
Yeah.
good. I use them at work.
I got some wireless ones for Lucy on Amazon, like Gabby's Dollhouse ones.
Yeah.
I can't,
That's
and she
cute.
had Wired for a long time, but
I like that show.
it's cute. My heater is getting all tangled. Oh, I'm still so mad that I'm gonna have to re-record those. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, maybe when we go to Florida, you can help me with the UCG stuff.
Yeah, I can.
If I need help.
I can show you some other apps. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. And some of them I don't. I'm like, there's one that connects to your Instagram and they send you like free stuff, which I'm more focused right now on getting more paid, but oh, it just scratched my face. I was trying to find like I got some free things, which is nice too. Not that I'm saying it's not, but it's like shampoo and conditioner. I need to show it, but I've showed stuff from that app before, and if your Instagram disconnects from it, then it's like you're overdue on your project, and I've like literally already done it.
Oh,
But so
yeah.
many times it keeps disconnecting, and I'm like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
really tired of reconnecting you.
Yeah. A lot of them on mine, because I'm not like fully certified, is like you have to buy the product and they reimburse you and blah blah. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So
Yeah, I've only done a couple of those. There are plenty out there that will send you the item. I don't really love to do the. I've done like maybe one or two. And then I got this bag. You can't see it.
Oh, that's cute. Is it like a
Fancy.
backpack?
Yeah, it's like a really thin backpack laptop thing. I had to do a video on it still. So, yeah. I'm trying to think. Yesterday we just did Easter egg hunt. Well, we did Lucy's Easter egg hunt in the morning. Caitlin was at Cody's. Oh my god. I don't know. And then
it's because it's like 3:00.
I know. I should have grabbed an energy drink. And then they came over and we did like the big girls Easter egg hunt, even though like Lucy participated too, but we just for the big girls we also added money. But the funny thing is like Lucy found the one egg with like $10 in it.
Oh,
Because we do quarter, we'll put like quarters in some and then like dollar bills in some, and then there's a 5, a 10, and a 20. So we hide the 20, like we try to hide it really good.
yeah.
But Lucy ended up finding the $10 one, and then Caitlin got the $20 one this year. Last year, this is the first year we've been doing this for about 4 years, and this is the first year she's gotten it. But you know, like where the pool, like the thing in the ground that you
Oh yeah.
like where you catch all the debris, we put it in there. And so like they're looking, and they kept asking, are we hot or are we cold? And finally we started letting them ask like yes or no questions.
Yeah.
But like they'd be like, are we warm? And we'd be like, no, you're cold. And then they still kept going back over to the other area. And then finally I told Josh, I'm like, okay, let's just tell them like in order to find it, they actually have to lift something up. They're not gonna just find it. It's not gonna be in plain sight. So then he tells them that, and they're looking everywhere, and Caitlin's like literally standing right in front of us, like on the thing. And she's like, what am I supposed to lift? The only thing there is to lift is this thing. And she points down at it, and I was like, so lift it. She's like, but there's water in there. And I'm like, I know, but the egg is enclosed and it'll float.
Oh my god.
So then she opens it and she's like, oh. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh. Man, that's a good hiding spot.
It was. That was my idea too. I'm proud of myself. I'm not usually good at that. Last year we hid it in a bush, but it was like so deep in there that I think Josh ended up having to help him get it back out.
We didn't do an Easter egg hunt. I don't know if they did one down. They went to Oklahoma. I don't know if I said that, but it didn't really feel like a holiday, and I didn't even know that it was going to be Easter until like Friday. So
I feel like that. I feel like that more often these days. Like I get excited to do holiday stuff with the kids, but then at the same time, like sometimes it just really does not feel like holidays. And then I get so tired that I don't want to go anywhere. Which we host a lot with the girls and stuff, but
Yeah. I feel like I used to be more festive.
I mean, I enjoy it, and I enjoy doing things for the kids, but I also am like, I also just want to sit around and do nothing because I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm picking out random questions for me to ask both of us. Okay, I picked out like 4.
Oh, fun. So I went out with my girl gang again
I was
last
going to
week.
ask you because I thought I saw something on your socials.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we all had dinner Thursday. But one girl like couldn't make it, so she asked if anybody wanted to go have coffee on Saturday. So I went, and then another uh, girl from the group. And so we went and had coffee at this new coffee place downtown in Wichita. And then we went to this cute little place called Bubbles, and it's like a wine and like champagne bar.
Oh,
It was super cute, and I had a blackberry mimosa.
that sounds
And we just talked,
amazing.
and it was just like so fun because it was just like I didn't have anything to do.
Yeah.
Like my day wasn't planned, and I was like, sure, let's go. And then I went to
Yeah.
the bookstore, and it was nice.
Fun.
I
Josh and I
know.
went to brunch at this place last week. I was doing like a collaboration,
Oh
but
yeah.
I accidentally like ordered the wrong thing. I was supposed to order so I knew I was supposed to do the spring menu, but I thought it was like the whole menu they put out. But
Yeah.
then after we ordered, I look over and there's this like little teeny tiny like menu to the side.
Oh
And I was like,
no.
"Oh my God, I think that's the spring menu." And so we had already ordered like more food than I would have ordered if I weren't doing a collab. Like I just
Yeah.
wanted to show like a variation. And we had a dollar limit. And so when she came over, I said something to her about it. She's like, "Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let me go ask." It was not fine. They were like, "Oh, actually, since that's not on the spring menu, like we're you're gonna have to pay for it." And it's not that I couldn't pay for it, but I like panicked in that moment because
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I don't want it then." Like, no, cancel. And she's like, "Oh, you don't want it?" And she's like, "I think they're about to bring it out." And I was like, "Well, can you check? Like, I really would rather just do what we're supposed to do
Yeah.
from the spring menu." Which spring menu was fine. It was really good, but there's hardly any protein on it. And so like I wanted some
Oh
protein.
really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Um, I mean, the only thing protein was what Josh got, and he got duck and waffles, which was amazing, he said. I was not gonna eat
Hmm.
duck, but um so that I did tell her like when she came back and she's like, "Okay, yeah, like we'll cancel that and you can just order off the spring menu." And I was like, "I'm sorry. Like if you need to bring it, it's fine." Like I just kind of
Yeah.
panicked for But she's like, "No, they're gonna eat it. It's fine." Like the people in the back. I was like, "Okay." I feel
Oh,
like a
I bet they were
major
happy.
I know, I'm sure they were. I feel like a major a-hole though. Even though like yes, it was my misunderstanding, but also like our poor little waitress kept going back and forth because the managers,
Yeah.
I guess, were asking questions and she would come to me and she's like, "Can I screenshot your Instagram messages?" And I'm like, "Yes." I've only done a couple of those, so I know now to pay
Why couldn't
closer
the
attention,
managers
but
just come talk to you?
I don't know.
Like that would have probably cleared up everything and taken less time.
Yeah. So, but she was really nice. And we like obviously like, we didn't have to pay for the meal, but we did tip her like really well.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, oopsies.
My
I'm
bad.
learning. I'm gonna
Yeah.
mix these up.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why I picked this one, but here we
Oh
go.
no.
What do you love about your hometown?
What? Wow, you're really coming in hot.
I know.
Okay. Nothing. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I was. Oh, you go.
Okay. Seriously, I know that the people we went to school with weren't great, but the adults, most of the adults in the town were okay, like the ones that I went to church with.
Hmm.
So I will say that that part was good, like the church community and all that. And then I I didn't realize that my upbringing was so different than most people because I came from a small town until I
Yeah.
met people who hadn't, and they were like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, I would tell them, I'd be like, "Yeah, our postmaster, she would give us hugs. She would be like, come give me a hug, and then give us butterscotch candy. And they're like, what?
Weird.
I'm like, yeah, because that's just, we all knew each other. So that's what I loved about it. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the children we went to school with were assholes.
What I love about it, I didn't probably love back then. I think more so I realize it now, but that's because, like, I was never good at sports, but I could play them, and if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I was on the dance team, I didn't have to try out. Like, there's stuff I could do that I had that experience, whereas, like, it's so much harder here because, I mean, if you're not already, like, a pro tumbler by the time you get into high school, like, you're probably not gonna make the team.
Yeah.
Or, like and I say that, but, like, Nevaeh just made the drill team, so that's exciting. Like, I'm excited to go watch her do that, but I feel like it's so much more competitive here, and that can be a good thing. Like, I think it's gonna be good for Lucy, but that's harder for Caitlin because but then at the same time, I feel like Caitlin can easily find more of, like, her people here, whereas there, I mean, because the small town, it's harder to find people that are, like so, I did like, just the ability to do things. Yes, we had limited sports, like, we didn't have soccer, we didn't have gymnastics, and I remember wanting to do gymnastics so bad.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, if I wanted to play softball or if my sisters wanted to play softball, like, they play softball. Like, it's not such a competitive thing to where it's, like, life or death. I feel like it is in
also,
Texas.
like, none of us were gonna go and, like, play collegiate sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't, I don't know. It just didn't have to be that intense, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and, like, the size of the school, like, I'm glad my kids are going to a bigger school, but I will say, like, these schools still intimidate me. I mean, Lucy's, like, the elementary school is bigger than our high school was. Like, the whole and add in junior high too, probably, like, and elementary. Like, it's just so much, and it's so exhausting to, like, go to the events at the schools. So, but if I'm answering the question in comparison to where I live now, so if I had to take out that factor, I really don't know what my answer would be.
Yeah.
If I had to take out the comparison to where I live now, I guess it would be some of the adults. I did have good relationships with some of them. A lot of them, actually, so I would say that.
And just the feeling of safety.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we were, like, 5 and we could ride our bikes around town, and, like, we walked home from football games in the dark and, like
Well, I don't know, and that probably still happens, but I don't know if that also comes with, like, the time. Like, would we still be that way with our kids if we lived there, and, like, would we still be comfortable? Like, I do love that. Like, we could ride our bikes, we could walk to school, we could go to the playground, like, it didn't matter. But, like, with Lucy, I mean, she can play on our street, and I'm happy that our street isn't, like, a busy one. It's not like a through street. But I still get nervous if I'm like, look out there and she's not out front. And I'm like, where's she at? Like, where'd she go?
Yeah.
And usually I can see, like, oh, her scooter is in front of this house, so that's where she's probably is. And I have the parents' phone. But still, like, I would never be like, yeah, go ride your bike to the playground. And I won't even let her ride her bike or scooter without me going with her to school. So you're frozen again. Oh, there you are.
Am I still frozen? Oh, okay. You know who you look like?
What?
Do you ever watch that show? It's on YouTube, and then she also, like, will interview people at, like, award shows. The Chicken Shop Date girl,
Oh, I don't think
Amelia.
so.
Oh my gosh, you look like her so much.
Oh.
You should look her up.
Oh, look
And
her
her
up.
show's really funny because she goes on. She's British, so it takes place over in England or whatever. But she goes on dates with celebrities, and it's like tongue in cheek, like it's a date, but it's like, so
Yeah.
it's really funny.
That's funny. Hmm. What do you complain about more than anything else?
Probably myself. My inner voice.
Your inner voice.
What do I complain about?
I complain a lot about, I mean, it's more related to my work, but I get really tired of people not like, it's not even just work actually, but really tired of people like not trying. Like if I'm teaching something or like doing something, like,
Yeah.
why am I the one going the extra mile to look up the answer for you? And I know like you can easily find it by also Googling or chat GPTing. Or if it's something we've talked about before, you can look back in the text messages.
Yeah. I know.
And so, yeah, that's probably my
really
biggest
annoying.
complaint. Huh?
Yeah. That's like when I was the design studio manager, and I would tell my team, which I had like probably at most 3 to 4 people. So it wasn't like I was
Yeah.
managing a lot of people, but they would ask me stuff and I would like briefly explain it to them and then I'd be like, okay, go do it. And they just wouldn't do it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Don't
Like,
get
why are you
it.
acting like this? You're an adult.
Yeah. It would always bother me when I was managing for people to be like, no one ever told me that. And one time I got so fed up with it that I went and found the message that I had sent to them previously that was telling them that. And I sent it back to them and I was like, here,
Yeah.
you were told.
Per our last email.
Yeah. Per the last email. And I always tried not to be a jerk while I was managing. Like, yeah, there would be frustrating things. And a lot of people were a lot younger than me. So, like, I realized, oh, okay, I didn't probably know everything back then either.
Yeah.
Not that I know everything now, but like, sometimes it was adults older than me.
Yeah. And they're just like, I mean, I guess you can be lazy at any age, but
It's true. And I get it when it comes to technology. Like, some people just are a little, slower. I mean,
yeah.
I had a moment the other day that I felt like an old person because I couldn't figure out how to flip my camera around. I was on FaceTime with Caitlin and I was like, how do I do it? Like, I couldn't find the thing. And Ocean was like, oh my God, not you. Like, I was like, I know.
That's
It's
so
happening.
funny.
It's happening to me.
It's so funny. I saw this really funny video the other day, and it was like when you work with Gen Z, and this woman who was probably about our age, she was like, just use your common sense. It's not hard to use common sense. And it pans over to the guy, and he's like 20, and he's like talking into his phone. He's like, hey, chat, what's common sense? Oh my God.
Yeah. I was watching something. I was watching something the other day. It had Ryan Gosling and somebody else, and they were basically talking in Gen Z slang, like full conversation to like they were trying to like.
Yeah.
And unfortunately I understood all of it. I was like, oh my God.
I know. I'm like,
Awful.
I don't feel like we sounded like that. But I'm sure everyone
I'm
says
sure.
that.
Well, then there was a video I saw of somebody like, we should bring back our, phrases like cool beans and booyah, which I hated booyah. I do too. I hated booyah. I never said that.
Booyah.
It was annoying to me.
That
But there
was
were
pretty
other
stupid.
ones. But yeah, I was like, we probably did sound dumb. So it's fine.
Everyone
My mom had a
goes through
friend
it.
once that, like, during the, my bad, like, which I still say my bad sometimes, but like during that, one of her friends and her were like at a game of some sort, and her friend like did something, and she was like, "Oh, my bag," but she was saying bag, like not bad. My mom was
Like,
like,
who are
"Are
you,
you saying
Santa?
my bag?" Yeah.
My bag.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I hope I'm never that clueless.
Oh God. But then they had a good laugh about it when she like told her. She's like, "Yeah, it's my bad."
Oh my God. Why
The
would
fact
you
that my
think it
mom
was
even
my
knew that.
bag?
So funny. Yeah. It's funny.
Okay.
Ooh, I guess my Britney Spears shirt just arrived.
Ooh.
Excited. Um, how would you describe the COVID-19 pandemic to future generations?
I don't know if I'm the best person to speak on it
Probably
because
not.
I did not handle it well.
I don't know how I would describe it. Like, I keep saying I was watching this video the other day. Like, I literally, that's apparently where I get my news, is all these videos.
Me too.
Someone was like, Grandpa, we just learned about COVID-19. It must have been so scary for you. And then it cuts out to people doing the Carol Baskin dance. Carol Baskin. Killed her husband, whacked him. I was like, oh my God, I forgot.
That was a weird time.
It really was. It was, I would just say it was confusing. And that was when I had Lucy. I had Lucy in May. Nobody knew what was going on.
Yep.
Like, I was on bed rest, working from home. And so I'm like trying to communicate with staff via my recliner. And then my like maternal fetal doctor closed down. So then I just had to go see my OB and she so it was just, I think it was confusing.
Yeah.
And then
not a good time.
Yeah. It was just one of those things where like nobody knew what to do. Or even in the beginning, if you remember, like Angela would have to like take off her scrubs and like go in and shower. Like they didn't know before if it was airborne or not.
Yeah.
Like, so they didn't know, like,
yeah.
So it's just so crazy.
They like knew nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember like the week before everything shut down and like me and Lucas went to the park. And I always like look back on that as like the last like moment of peace that we had for like the next like 3 years or something. Cause it just like, it was just so like nerve-wracking. And I mean, I guess the positive that came out of it was I finally got on Lexapro and that helped.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, and it was like nobody knew what to do, but then when we were told what to do, they didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so, it was very divided. Which
and it really
that's new.
Yeah, no. But it just really showed like a different side of people that was not pleasant.
I mean, I definitely was not a fan of wearing masks, but I did wear my mask. But I remember getting irritated when I was in the hospital after I had Lucy. Yeah. Because, like, I had to get tested before I went, like, when I went in. And then Josh had to get tested every time he went in and out. So it was like you couldn't go in and out of anywhere. Like, Jessica was trying to send me Tips treats, and they wouldn't let them in to deliver them.
Oh, no.
But, like, nobody could come see you or whatever. But I remember there was a nurse that was my nurse one day of the few days I was in there. And she was pregnant, so like now realizing it, like now seeing back, I'm like I probably was kind of being an asshole, but also I had just had a baby.
Yeah.
And every time she would come in, she would want my mask on.
Yeah.
And like so every time she would come in, I would have it off and it would just be like hanging here and I'd be like ugh. Like so annoyingly. Like, I was so angry at her. I'm like, I literally just had a baby. I had a baby cut out of me, and I'm hot, and I'm not feeling well, and you're making me put this fucking mask on. Yeah. Like, I was not a happy camper.
Well, also, like, I think it was the day after I had Lucas. It was like everyone and their mother decided to come in our room.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because it's like the pediatrician, that was doing that, and then the birth certificate lady, and then the picture lady, and finally I looked at Matt and I was like, can you please tell everyone to leave because this is too much. Like, why are they doing this the day after like I cut my body open? Like,
I will say the Social Security lady, like with Lucy, Josh had gone home for a while to check on Zoe or something, and she comes in and she's like asking me questions, and I'm like, I am highly medicated. And like, I was so nervous to answer. I was like so nervous to answer her questions. And she's like, what's your husband's date of birth? What's this? What's that? And I was like, I'm answering these all wrong.
That's a really good tip, actually, is if you're packing your baby bag, like your overnight hospital bag, just have it all written down already and just be like, here.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of that.
Me neither. But I really was like, I don't know. Like, I answered it. And I ended up calling Josh. Like, they're
Yeah.
asking me, and I'm like I'm just out of it. Like, it was not good. And then other than that, we didn't. So we had the Social Security lady, and then just my like doctors checking on me, and then like the
Yeah.
nurses. But Lucy had gone to the NICU, so I don't.
Oh,
I mean, they
yeah.
were looking at her in there. So um, we didn't have
Housekeeping.
the picture lady. Yeah, housekeeping. We didn't have the picture lady. The picture lady did come when Caitlin was born, and Caitlin went straight to the NICU too, and she felt really
Yeah.
bad actually. She was like, "I'm here to
Oh.
take your picture," and I was like, "She's in the NICU,"
Yeah.
and she was like,
You're like,
"Oh."
there's no baby here.
Well, then like I felt bad for her because I could tell she. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm the one with the baby in the NICU. Why am I feeling bad for her? But like I did.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but yeah, well, and a lot of people will talk about, you know, the COVID babies are now like in kindergarten, right? Like Lucy's in kindergarten, and just how like crazy they are and how much they were isolated from
Yeah.
everybody and everything. Like to start, I mean, Lucy did go to daycare though.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 weeks in because I was going back to work, but I still feel like she has a little bit of that because like we didn't do anything else. She just went to daycare and home,
Yeah.
so she at least had the interaction, but that was about it.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah. Okay, one last question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Is that the question? No, I'm kidding.
Would you rather age forward or backward from this point? I know my answer.
What?
It's a weird
Like,
question, in my opinion.
well, also, like, okay, if I age backward, I'm just doing like a Benjamin Button.
And see, that's what I'm like, okay, would you rather age forward or backward from this point? Does that mean just appearance? Or does that mean
Yeah.
like, I think I would still age forward. I just
Okay.
want to age like I'm supposed to.
Yeah. I don't think I would want to age backwards. Ugh. If
No,
I
I
age
don't.
backwards, though, do you get to move through time? Like, could I like go back and like tell a bunch of people off and like stuff like
Yeah.
that?
I know. I'm like, okay, like it needs to be more specific. Okay, I'm gonna give table topics original some advice. This is not a clear question.
Maybe that's the point, though.
Maybe it is. Would you rather age forward or backward? I'm just gonna age as I'm already aging. That's what I would like.
Or is it
Slowly.
like you just like appear on Earth as 100-year-old and then you age backwards?
This is from this point.
Oh, okay.
So the age that you are now, would you rather age forward or backward?
I would go forward. If I go backwards, I'm gonna have a baby again.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask chat what it thinks.
Chat.
Let me see. Chat. It's
Have you ever?
thinking.
Okay. Have you ever heard of a ribbon tying ceremony?
No.
No, I went to one today. I
What is a
never heard of
ribbon
that.
tying?
Yeah, it was for the health department because they've been open for 70 years. And so it was like this big anniversary, and they called it a ribbon tying. And then they bring a ribbon and you like tie it. And I think it's supposed to be like you're tying yourself to the community, like you're dedicated to the community or whatever. But yeah, I was like, that's interesting. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I've only heard ribbon cutting, which,
Yeah.
okay. It's basically asking from your current age right now, would you rather keep getting older, which is age forward, meaning continue life as usual, growing older each year, or start getting younger, physically and chronologically reverse aging from this point?
I don't want
No,
to get younger.
no. I'll keep going forward. It's more of a, oh, if there's more, I'll tell you. It's more of a philosophical fun question than literal. People usually answer based on whether or not they're happy in their life, if they want a redo of their younger years, or if they'd
Hmm.
rather keep gaining wisdom, experiences, and maybe avoid repeating hard seasons. Because I talked to it a lot
Okay.
about my social media. It says, for you specifically, famously me,
Yeah.
it could spark a fun take, like forward equals embracing the chaos of perimenopause, or backward, do I really want to relive my 20s or just my metabolism? Good
Yeah,
idea,
like if I
chat.
went backward, I would rather just like go back in time for like a day or something. Like I would go back to summer, like maybe 1996, and just ride my bike around town for like 5 hours.
Was
Because
that
that's all I
before me?
did.
Because that's very rude.
Sorry.
I
would
you're
also
gonna be
go
like,
back to.
no, you've already spoken your piece. You want to go back to life without me? It's fine.
If I went back to the times when we were together, though, I would never want to come back to now. I would just be like, well, this is who I am now. I'm Anne. I'm 15-year-old Anne forever.
It could be like, I guess, okay, because technically, no, it would have been, I mean, it wasn't summer of 96 that we became friends. It was like 96, 97, but
yeah.
it's fine. You've spoken your piece. I understand. I would say I would want to go back to like, but like temporarily, just as like let me visit this time and feel those feelings. I would say it's hard for me because like I want to go back to parts of those times, but not all of those times. So like, okay, let me go back to our summers in high school, but let's not have certain people in it.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Very much.
And then I did have a really good time with some of my friends after, let's see, it would have been like 2005, 6.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
That's good.
But I'd still, not bring certain people along.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's more like just my girlfriends.
Yeah, exactly.
My girly pops.
Oh my God, the other day we were playing Roblox, me and Lucas. And we were playing Dress to Impress, where you have to like pick an outfit and then you model it, Yeah. And we were like it's like this huge, like, I mean, it looks like a big house, but it's supposed to be like the closet and where you like go pick your stuff out. And I was like, where do I go? What do I do? And he's like, come here, girly pop. I was like, oh my God, I love you so much.
That was funny. I love that.
He's so cute.
He's
the best.
I know. Oh, well, she was supposed to do it today, but Caitlin, I have given permission for her to dye the under part of her hair pink.
Ooh. Oh, cute.
I did look up temporary dye because I was like, oh, like I know they're gonna have to bleach it, which I'm like, oh, which I know it can grow out, but
Yeah.
I'm just so surprised that she's okay with that because she's very like, don't put heat on it, don't do this, don't do that. But she's kind of coming out of that a little bit.
Yeah.
And like the other day, she's like, can you give me some heat protectant? But she like sent me a picture. She's like, I don't want the whole thing pink. I just want like, it's really cute actually. It looks, but her hair's not super long. She wants it to grow. It's just like freaking slow, like a snail. But it was supposed to happen today, but now it's going to happen on Friday, I think, because the salon was out of like with something happened with their water.
Oh.
But I was like, are people allowed at your school to have like dyed hair like that? And she's like, yeah, people do it all the time. I was like, okay.
Wow.
So
it's very different than when we were in school.
Yeah, I mean, she's mentioned it before, like, oh, I don't want to do this because I might get dress coded, whatever that means. I mean, I know what that means, but I just don't know what. But I feel like she would know because she doesn't like to get in trouble and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Now I'm worried though, like when she gets it dyed, she's gonna come home and Lucy's gonna be like, I want to do it. But I could easily do the temporary on Lucy's because she's blonde. But with Caitlin, her hair is so dark that any of the temporary dyes that I looked at basically just made Caitlin's hair look slightly reddish and not pink.
It wouldn't be worth it.
It's not. I'm like, that doesn't.
Don't they have those like hair chalks that you could use on Lucy?
Yeah, and I think I've gotten her some before. I even got Caitlin some, but I'm a cool mom.
Remember when it was like, oh my God, when we would get like highlights, but they were like chunky highlights.
Yeah. Yes.
So ugly.
I remember specifically, didn't you have like your front part?
I don't know. Maybe.
You did.
Okay. I don't remember that.
I remember it because when you would put your hair up when we were doing Miss Udall, it looked kind of like a skunk.
Really?
But then and then you went and dyed it back because you're like, I don't want it like that for Miss Udall. So you like had these like blonde pieces, and then when you put your hair in a ponytail, obviously like those come this way, so it's just like a white stripe.
Yeah, it would.
And then you went and dyed it back.
I don't remember that. Are you sure that was me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I did strawberry blonde for a while.
Yeah.
That was
If I could find a picture, I will. But I specifically remember because I had a conversation with someone about it. Same person that informed your dad that you lost by 1 point, or that I lost by 1 point. Yeah, because it was a conversation with him.
Oh my God. Wow.
It wasn't mean, but I do remember the conversation.
Yeah.
Because I think she was like, it was after you had already changed it back. And I think after you won, because that was the conversation we were having. And she was like, I was worried she wasn't going to dye that part of her hair back and it would not look good. But then you did.
What? Where was I?
In your own little Anne world.
Yeah, that happens. Wow.
I vaulted it along with a lot of other things I vaulted for you.
I guess so. You know what's crazy though is like I still think about like things that I've said to people like in high school and like I was a bitch to some people. But then people say shit like that. It's like and I never knew.
I don't think you were a bitch though.
No.
Neither of us were a bitch.
I don't think we were any worse than everyone else.
No. Some people were like very bitch.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like in that moment, it wasn't in like how I'm remembering it in a negative way. It was just like when we were talking about that, she was like, I was worried that she wasn't going to dye it back. And then it was going to be like.
That's so funny.
So then
did I dye it
like,
myself like that?
Maybe. I don't remember. Because I don't remember you going anywhere to do it, but.
No, I always usually did my own hair.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I would know the time frame of pictures I would need to look in because it was literally right before Miss Udall of that time frame. I think it was like the week before that you dyed your hair back.
I have no recollection of this.
It's so funny because like there's some things that you'll bring up and I'm like, I don't remember that at all. Like it's so weird the things we remember.
I know. Well, if you find pictures, I want to see them.
I will. I'll see if I can find them. I'm like, I have pictures of Miss Udall, but like you'd have dyed it back at that point. So I have to figure out if there are any other ones near. You know what? I do think I have one because maybe it was when we were about to do a play. I think you still had it dyed that way.
Because it would have been in the fall.
Yeah. I think I do know. I'll have to find it.
That's the year that we did the musical, right?
Maybe. I can't remember. There's this.
Oh, no.
There's this boy that I have a picture of you and like he this sounds bad, it's not bad. It was like innocent. But he was like laying on the couch on like the set.
Yeah.
And I think you were like trying to hit him with something and so it has him like doing this, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, was it Cody?
I remember him. No. He was a skinny dude and I can't remember if he was gay, but we definitely thought he was.
Yeah, I remember him because I slapped him in the dressing room because he poured Coke on me.
Okay, yeah, but I just don't remember his name.
Mark?
Maybe.
Mitchell? Mike? I feel like it started with an M.
Definitely not a Mitchell. It may have been Mark.
That dude was an ass.
I don't remember him at all other than that. Like, I remember him, but not really.
He didn't go to school there for very long.
No, he didn't. So interesting. Oh my God.
Oh, I hate boys.
I know.
Yesterday, my dad was like, "Oh, I don't know why he was saying this. He kept saying like, "Oh, you're gonna bring your boyfriend over? Gonna bring
Oh my
blah, blah,"
God.
and I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Why not?" And I was like, "I hate men." And he was like,
I'm a man
"Well, it's
hater.
okay if you have a girlfriend, you can bring her over."
Thank God. Leave it to your dad.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting up straight. Do I look muscly?
Yeah.
I do.
Actually, the other day when you like did a video, I was like, "Ooh, Spang is working."
It does work so well. Okay. Well, I have to go reshoot those freaking videos since it didn't hear my voice.
Whoops.
To put my other shirt back on so it matches the rest.
Oh yeah.
And I have to hand it in today. I have to submit it today because I was like, oh yeah, I can submit it on Monday. And I would
You can do
have
it.
already.
I believe in you.
Monies. It's bringing me monies. So
Monies.
money. Money. Money.
I'm gonna finish my book. I'm probably gonna cry.
Okay. Well, have so much fun with your tears.
Okay, I will.
And until, what do I say? Until next time. Until next time. Love you like a sister.
Love you like a sister.
LYLAS. I forgot our ending.
I don't know. We should just record one.
We really
should just be like, bye, and then just play ending.
Next time, we'll record it.
Okay, LYLAS.
Okay, LYLAS. Bye.
Bye.